guys, Ren here over at the Hungry Heart Home, and today we are going to be chatting home decor staples. So if you're just not quite sure where to get started and want to know kind of the basic pieces I think that you should have in your house to really be able to pull together any space, that is what this video is all about today. So if that is something you're interested in hearing a little bit more about, just keep watching. Hey guys, Ren here, and I am super excited to chat with you guys about this today. So I think that a lot of people struggle. It might not come easily to you guys about like what to have, what decor pieces should be like a staple in your house, what is going to help you pull the spaces together the way that you like them. And so I figured we'd just be super cash. I'm literally here in my sweatpants here with you guys today, and let's just chit chat about some basic staple pieces that I think you should have in your house to be able to pull together any space. Now let's preface this by saying that I have a specific taste and specific style. So I love country farmhouse. Sometimes I lean a little bit French country. And so these pieces, for sure, these staple pieces kind of lean a bit towards my decor style. And so it might not be for everybody, but if you love my style and the type of things that I do in my home, then I think these pieces are going to be perfect for you. And the best part about it is that none of them are that expensive. Okay, guys, so let's get started. So first off, something I use all of the time is mason jars. And I'm sure you guys have noticed I love mason jars, antique mason jars specifically. I collect them when I'm out antiquing. I have tons of different sizes of them. I specifically really like the old ones that have the metal clasps to them. They just have so much character to them. And I love adding character and warmth and just kind of bringing in some old world charm into my decor. And so I find mason jars are the perfect way to do that. And I use these for everything from putting spices and like flour and stuff like that on my counter, keeping my dog treats in them in the kitchen. I use them for vases for flowers. So yeah, I use mason jars all the time in all of my home decor. If you guys follow me on Instagram or you've been watching here, you've likely seen mason jars in almost everything that I do. They really just, they make me happy. So next up, something again, super simple, super affordable is candles. And I also like to use candles in mason jars sometimes. So you guys might've seen this. These are some candlesticks that I have in a mason jar here, but you know, like candlesticks, super easy. But what I love about candles is it's a really easy way to pull in any color that you want to pull in your home decor on a very affordable level. So, you know, a really fun black one with like a wood top, or this really fun aged glass one here, or even something fun and pink. Like some of these candles don't even get burned in my house. I generally only burn candles in our bedroom, in the bathroom, and in the living room when we're watching TV at night. But I usually have them in a lot of my decor just because they bring some visual interest. They add color, and they're just a really cheap, affordable way to add to your home decor. So candles, super simple, super affordable. You can get them on clearance. You can find antique ones, whatever it floats your boat. It's just such a simple way to add an extra touch to your home decor. And if you like to light them like I do in certain spaces, then having them already integrated into your home decor is a really easy, simple way to do that too. So next up, I think a thing that people struggle with is kind of pulling together those little moments in your house. And I find that the most simple way to pull together little decor moments is cake stands. Cake stands as a way to kind of center the decor that you're using, that or using different trays and platters. So I have a lot of different kinds of trays and things like this that I will put my little decor moment on this to kind of center it and ground it, make it look a little bit more substantial and intentional, as opposed to just sitting there floating on a counter or on a table. Really just kind of brings things together and makes them look a lot more thought about, a lot more, you know, just pulled together and nice and simple. So that's another really simple way to do it. And these are all pieces that you can use throughout the year. So that's something else I really wanted to focus on with this for you guys today, was that these are all pieces that you can use throughout the year. They're not kind of seasonal. They're not something that's only going to be used at XYZ time of year. Really focus on basic colors that suit your overall home decor and pieces that you'll be able to integrate throughout the seasons. Like all these things I'm showing you guys are things that I literally use every season, whether it be Christmas, Valentine's Day, spring, summer, winter. I like to go for those basics, kind of glasses, whites, woods, and then a couple pops of color. So something else that's really simple, and again, if you like antiquing like I do, is a really fun just kind of thing to be on the hunt for when you're out antiquing, is books. So I think books just add a lot of visual interest to either like a shelf or a table. And what's nice about them is that you can get old ones and have them different colored spines to them. So these ones are both kind of in the tealy blue kind of era, and they're antique books. Antique, they're old books. But if the colors don't work, you can always turn any books that you have. I find the hardcover ones look nicer, but any books that you have, you can turn them so that the paper side is showing and that the spine isn't showing. So you don't have to necessarily be showing what the book is if it's not necessarily a nice book, but even just having them on their side like this, showing the paper, really is a really super nice, easy touch that you can have on your shelves, on your counters, wherever it might be, just to pull in a little, again, character. All of these basic pieces are either to ground a space and or to bring character into a space, because for me, I love that. I don't like stark spaces. I'm not a big fan of stark, clean line design. That's just not me. That's not who I am. And anything I can do to pull in a little extra character, a little extra touch of the old world charm is something that is important to me. So again, these are all staples that I love and use all year long, and they don't really get put away. They get used in almost every kind of decor kind of moment that I'm doing. So last but certainly not least, some really fun statement pieces are great to use in home decor, and they don't have to be expensive. I really prefer antique ones. So this is one that I've had for years. This is an antique kitchen scale. It's so beautiful and aged and weathered throughout the years. It has made an appearance in many of my decor moments, and I just love it. And this honestly was such a good find. I think it was like $30 5 or 6 years ago at a really cool antique store. So I love hunting for those pieces, and then they just have so many memories to them too. When I have them out with my kind of seasonal decor, I'll remember that little trip that we did or that day adventure we had on those antiquing adventures. I love that. So, you know, really fun statement antique pieces are things that I love to work into my staple, you know, pieces that I use all of the time. And I have a bunch of old wood crates too. You guys can see here, this is another one I found on an adventure. I have some old Coca-Cola ones and things like that. Just stacked together on the floor beside the fireplace. These look so great, but they also look awesome with, you know, pillows and blankets in them, as opposed to just like a plain basket that you picked up at HomeSense or HomeGoods. It just gives so much more character to a space. I think that I get asked a lot, you know, where do I find these pieces, and you know, how do I pull it all together? And I find that having these kind of 5 staples, so candles, mason jars, some really fun antique accent pieces, and trays and books really help me pull together any space no matter what time of year it is. They work with all of the different stuff that I do, and I like to really pick neutral colors when it comes to these staple pieces so that, again, they will work with anything. When it comes to all the stuff I've shown you guys today, nothing was over $30. They're always, you know, be on the hunt for a good piece. If it's too expensive, wait it out for a next one. If it's something you have to have, sure, splurge on it. But realistically, your staple pieces should be pretty affordable. They should be things that are neutral and can work with any season, and they're gonna really help you pull together spaces. So, I mean, even just with what I have here, I could pull together a really cool space, and I don't have anything else, you know, out. I don't need all of the zhuzh and fancy stuff, you know, toss some flowers into the mason jar, have a candle on top of a book on a tray, have a blanket pulling out, you know, piling out of my fun little crate here. I have a fun little moment pulled together in like 5 seconds. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. You know, I think sometimes we just overthink decorating our house, and if you can have some kind of staples in your home decor game that are easy, affordable to just pull out and whip together a nice little moment in your house, it just makes it simpler and more fun. And as you go with time, you'll get more of them, you'll get different ones, you'll get more unique ones, but just start with these 5 staples. a really fun candle that you love, a nice mason jar or even a vase if mason jars aren't your jam, a nice cake tray and or platter, and a nice kind of accent antique pieces like books or statement pieces like the scale that I have or the crate. These are things that are going to help you add so much character to your space, bring that farm home country style to your space, and bring character. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I am just not ready to take down Easter this week, which is totally the next task, and there's so much spring cleaning and tidying and organizing that needs to be done in the house, which I will for sure be filming and doing with you guys, but I just didn't have it in my soul this week. It's actually a sunny afternoon, which is nice, but it's just kind of been dreary weather, and this is what I have in my soul this week. Just chatting with you guys one-on-one in my cozy sweats and sharing just kind of my favorite staples for home decor. I hope this was helpful. If you guys like this kind of content, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to be notified for future videos, be sure to hit the bell so you get those notifications. I post new content every Thursday, and I am so appreciative of each and every one of you who join me on these fun little YouTube videos. I am having so much fun getting into the swing of things here on YouTube, and I'm really thankful for all of you that are following along on the journey and having fun with me as we go. So love you guys. I'll catch you next week.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see from up here.